This is MC Martin's Entertainment, where we rebuild hope. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Karibu sana. This is where we live.
Yeah.
Karibu.
Asante sana.
Mimi sipendi kizungu.
Yeah, anything.
Umekuja tukipika. So today we are going to prepare tilapia and ugali.
Tilapia and ugali.
Yes.
Wow. Just for Kenyans, so shasikia tilapia and ugali. Anasema samaki na ugali.
Oh, not tilapia and ugali. Oh.
No.
Samaki na kima.
Any good. And, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. I honestly don't have much. I'm Wamboi Muduma, from Kenya. Right now I live in Ranchlands, Canada, in Calgary, Alberta.
Fantastic. So in Kenya, where do you come from, Kenya?
Nilizaliwa a place called Kagongo. Kagongo village in Kiambu. Of late, people are calling it Wangunyo sublocation. It was Wangunyo sublocation.
Okay.
Now I think it's Wangunyo ward or Denderu ward or something like that. So sisi ni wale watu wa Ruaka. Unaenda tu watu wanasema I'm from Ruaka.
Yeah.
Na mimi ni wa Ruaka environs.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that's where I'm born. Although I was living in Nyali, Mombasa before I came here.
Oh wow.
So I came here last year.
2023.
2023. I will be a year in the next 2 weeks.
Ooh.
No, 3 weeks. Actually.
Wow.
Exactly 3 weeks.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's cook as we keep this conversation.
Yeah, sure.
Live.
Yeah, bora napenda kupika. I'm not a fan of buying food. And then I'm very picky with my food. So I prefer, to cook for myself.
Yeah, so she's cooking a real tilapia.
Oh,
you wanna lift it up?
I'm gonna lift it up just here.
Okay. Let me help you.
There you go.
Fantastic.
And we are there.
Wow.
Real one.
You wanna lift it up like this?
Hey people!
Wa nyumbani.
Ndio sisi hao.
Yeah, we have another guest. You wanna say hi to them?
Come and say hi, sweetie.
Come say hi.
Come and say hi to this side.
Yeah. There you go. What's
That
your
is
name?
Shiro.
My name is Martha Wanjiro. I'm 14 years old.
Martha Wanjiro, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's a baby.
No, if I can remember my 14 years time.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you
Shiro
for
has
joining
only
us.
been in Canada for a month now.
What?
Yeah.
1 month?
Yeah.
Yay, welcome to Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see you. Come stand there. Yeah, they are good. Let me see my camera if they can see you. Ah, yes, they
Say
can
hello.
see you. Yeah. So, Shiro, you say? So, Shiro is here for 1 week or 1 month?
1 month.
1 month.
1 month old.
Yeah.
From where?
From Kenya.
From Kenya. Kenya where?
Morera.
Morera. That's Ruiru. Wait. How are you feeling it here?
I'm feeling good.
You're loving Canada?
Yeah.
At
He's in
least.
school already.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
You're lucky you came when the snow is gone. You know?
No, she experienced snow for a day.
Yeah.
For a day?
Yeah.
And that was not snow. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, wow, thank you.
So I cook for myself. Mostly
Wow.
I cook on Sundays because
Okay.
I work from Monday to Friday. So
Wow.
I'm busy.
You're
So
busy.
I make sure, if I can, I cook on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'll start with ugali and fish. Then I might make some pilau later.
Yeah. And I can see we have some spinach.
Spinach!
Spinach here
Yes,
comes
unajua.
packed.
Oh, unajua ugali. Yeah? You pull a ugali like this, fish and some spinach on the side.
Yeah.
Now that feels like home.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now tell me, back at home,
Yeah.
as in before you came to Canada, what were you doing back at home?
You won't believe me. Even my sisters are asking, are you sure you're settling? I was rich in Kenya.
Auntie Mado.
Mi ni yule auntie wa pesa. So I used to own my own company. It's called Niche Collections Limited.
Niche Collections Limited. What
Yes.
was it about?
I used to do, what is it? Recruitment agency.
Recruitment
So I used to
agency.
recruit to the Middle East.
Okay.
Mombasa, ukiniona.
Koja, hawa ni wale maagent
Usijaribu,
walikuwa
usijaribu.
wanapeleka watu Qatar, Dubai,
Saudi
Saudi
proudly, by
Arabia.
the way, because I took care of my girls.
Alafu ndio hawa pia wakajileta Canada.
Tukajileta, si umesikia?
Oh, you used to take girls?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I used to get people jobs
Okay.
in Saudi, and me based in Mombasa, basically, that's what I was doing a lot.
Wow.
Not I was doing a lot. That was my main job
Okay.
from 2019.
2019.
Yes.
Wow.
So I did 2019, 2020 of course COVID came, so I
Yeah.
didn't work for 10 months.
Okay.
Then 2021, 2022.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
I read a lot on social media of how people complain about agents who take
Yes.
people to those Middle East countries, you know. Ulitupeleka tukateseke, ulipeleka mtoto wetu akateseke.
Yes.
Ameshindwa kurudi. Some agents pia wanasemanga wanakupeleka wanakula pesa yako. Wewe ulikula ya wangapi? Na ni wangapi waliteseka juu yako?
Okay, one, mimi sikuwa na deal na watu wa kunipea pesa. I was not one. I never used to deal with men per se.
Okay.
Even if I connect a man to a job, it's through another agency, not me directly. I only used to do house girls in Saudi Arabia. And just so you know, this is something I was very proud of.
Wow.
Because I went to Mombasa and I saw how girls, young ladies, mtu ako 22 years, and they have 4 kids or 5 kids. They are not working. They cannot even afford 100 shillings. Then you take them to Saudi Arabia. They earn 24,000, and it changes their lives. So I've seen girls that have changed lives.
Wow.
I have seen girls that have changed how they live. Even now, they've built their mothers. They've built their children's homes.
Wow.
So yes, it was an industry that was full of issues and a lot of complications. But if you were genuine and you were not rogue, it was an industry that was helping people.
Give me one scenario, or let's say 2 scenarios.
Yeah.
One scenario that you took someone there and it is your best, you know, like their life changed, maybe they're in desperate times or moments, something that you did and you felt in your heart like, wow, this one, I've taken many, but this one is good. And also give us one that you did and you maybe had broke you, or maybe came back to you with, you know, with all these fighting and complaining.
Okay, I have enough, but I'll start with one. And she was really a very good friend of mine. After the whole thing, because she went and became something. This girl, she's still there even now.
Wow. What's her name?
Her name is Vivian.
Vivian,
if you can hear me, this is Mama Sarah. That's what they used to call me, Mama Sarah. So Vivian went in 2022, and she's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. She was living in the other side of the ocean, inaitwa squeeze hii kuishi Canada.
Unasahau kidogo. Uko tu kwenye anaishi.
Can you believe this girl? They were living in a shack that was almost falling, and right now ashajengea mamake.
Wow.
Not necessarily a big house with what we know as big houses, but something that at locals are like, wow. So I'll have so many people call me, hey, ulipeleka nani? Sasa mimi hata mimi unipeleke. Vitu kama hizo. So for me. Then there's
let me clap for you, as in, you know, your flowers, mapema, when you're still alive. Thank you for changing one life, you know. Sometimes we forget, and this is human nature.
Yes.
Sometimes we forget what people do best or good to us, and all we remember is the bad part, you know.
Exactly.
And because here at MC Martin, we appreciate you when you're still alive. So this is for her changing her life, and I know there are so many that she has changed.
Oh yeah.
And before we continue with this interview, this is your host MC Martin, and you know, we are here in Canada, and no, things are good. I'm loving it, you know. So before we continue, take your phone. I know most of you will be watching me on your TVs. Take your phone, go to your YouTube, type MC Martin Canada. You know, make sure you subscribe, please, tafadhali, because you guys, you're my support team, and you are watching, but you're not subscribing. So I'll find a video with like 12,000 views, but you know, I'm still less than 500 subscribers. So please subscribe and press that notification button, you know,
because MC Martin is a wonderful man. Yeah. I met him here in Canada, and we've become friends. Yeah. I am not one person who makes friends.
Yeah.
I'm very specific on the people who come to my life. Yeah. So if you're in my life,
yeah, Minulem say you can never go wrong with MC Martin, you know. Yeah. So fantastic. What's the other one?
People who've let me down.
Yeah.
And there are many. I don't want to name names for those who've left me down, really. But I took a girl. She was not doing well at all. She had kids. Husband was beating her. Then she goes and she comes and cries to me. And then she goes to Saudi. And instead of making her life and remembering where she's come from,
yeah,
she lost all that. One, she started sleeping with the boss's son.
Oh.
So when boss alijua, she was thrown out. So she was taken to the deportation center. And life in deportation center, whether it's in Canada,
yeah,
whether it's in US,
it's not good.
Wherever you go and you're in deportation center, yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
So hiyo ndio utaanza kusema. And then that's where it comes. Our agent is Sarah, she's not doing
anything.
There's nothing I can do, especially
if
it has gotten to a point where
you're being deported.
Wow. So you gotta chill.
Last question on the agency and taking people to Saudi, and then we can continue with our life, you know, with our cooking. We see some stories, you know, like some people went there, they're being mistreated.
Yeah.
They want to come back, but they don't have their documents.
Yeah.
Because their bosses took their documents, they cannot be able to travel back until they finish their contract. Okay. Mm-hmm. So was that a scenario with how?
Honestly, that's the contract they sign.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's there in the contract that when you land, you're going to be with we call them sponsors. You're gonna be with your sponsor for 2 years, and the sponsor will keep your documents. But now this is where rogue agents or a good agent comes in. Yes, even me, I've had issues of girls who've gone and they've been mistreated. But what do? You have to follow up. We have government offices in Kenya that you can go and see. Go and piga noise. Piga milango huko, msichana wangu is, and I've done it enough times. There is and God rest his soul, he was Bakari in Mombasa. Bakari used to know me. I used to knock his door. He was with NAIR, and NAIR is there to assist people who are ready.
What is NAIR?
NAIR is National Employment Authority in Kenya.
Wow.
Oh yes, it is
wow,
there.
Wow.
And they work with people who want to work with them. So you go to them. My whole family does this.
Okay.
So if I can tell you the agencies that we have in Muthuma's family,
there are many.
So, and I've seen. If I can't be able to, I'll tell, hey, Caro is my sister. Okay. I love you to death, sister, and she knows. And I'll tell her, hey, Caro, hey, kumeumana nini? Ebu niende kwa NAIR Nairobi. Even her, she will tell, hey, ebu niende kwa NAIR Mombasa. And we assist each other. So those are challenges like any other job that has challenges. But if you're not rogue, there is a way you can help that girl. Regardless of whether msichana hajamaliza contract or not. But basically the reason most of the people are not able to, if a girl anateseka and she wants to come back, because there are those who are like, I don't care, I'm coming back. There are those who are like, nitoe kwa hii nyumba. The reason most of the agents will feel, hey, sitaeza kumpeleka because hiyo ni hasara. Na ni hasara, na si hasara kidogo. We are talking about $1,800 that you've invested in this girl.
That's almost 200K Kenyan shilling.
Exactly, and it's on one girl. So when you look at that, So the next girl you will take, you've done the whole process that is amounting to all that much, and you will not be paid for it.
Wow.
So that's where it becomes an issue. But if people would look at it from a human perspective, usiache msichana wa wenyewe ateseke. And that's really my thing.
Wow.
Msichana wa wenyewe asiteseke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic. Now, here comes Sarah. Taking people abroad.
And then taking herself.
Sarah making good tunes, good money.
Yeah.
Back at home. You know, let me say this, if you're a millionaire back at home, it is mwah.
Yes.
Because one of the thing, the lifestyle here abroad, you know, I don't know about other places, is that there's no social life.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's work, home, and times here, by the way, serikali na Mungu, masaa ya huku nendanga wapi? Masaa inakimbia sana.
No, it's because here, you see, venye watu wanasemanga time is money.
Yeah. Yeah, time is money.
Time is money.
Yeah.
Because you waste a bit of it.
You're not earning.
You're not earning.
Yeah. You know, like, if hata ugonjeke.
Yes.
Ukose kuingia kazi.
Hiyo
siku wejua hakuna pesa.
Lakini Kenya tulikuwa tunagonjeka unaenda 1 month.
Yeah.
Mshahara
inaingia.
That's the thing. So here utagonjeka na utajisukuma kwenda job.
So Sarah amefika mahali. What drove you? Like did you first, number one, did you stop like helping the girls to those Middle East country?
I'm still doing it.
And okay, wow, fantastic. So what made you move from Kenya to Canada?
Tunaweza fanya hivyo tukienda ile side nyingine.
Oh, fantastic.
Tutengeze huyu samaki. So what moved me? I'll be honest with you. When I decided to get a visa to Canada. Tuko na record za Kenya.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hizi ndizo zitapika spinach. Hizi nilikuja nazo last year.
Wow.
Imagine.
Ndaiba kadhaa.
Utaiba 2. Haziko nyingi, nakupea 2. Usijali. Unajua hizi za green zinafanyanga tu.
Oh yeah.
Ka spinach kakae vizuri.
I know.
So when I decided to come to Canada, I was actually at the peak of my career. If I may say career, because initially I was an office girl, corporate lady. I was working with the fashion industry. I worked for Deacons for 11 years. Wow. Then I worked, then I was a store manager with Mr. Price. Ile hata
Oh yeah.
Hapo ndiko nilimalizia job ya. Then after that, I was employed as a general manager by a company called MindQuest. Accessorized with style, ndio ilikuwa brand yao.
Okay.
So me, nilikuwa ka fashion girl, kasichana ka high heels. Then I opened my company after my dad died.
Oh, sorry for
That's
that.
how I went to Mombasa. I was mourning and I went to Mombasa to heal. But well, you never know what comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went... One day I got mad with one of my sisters. We are many. We are born 7 girls and 2 men. Your familia. So unajua kukua. There's something one of my sister mwenye amenifuata did to me, and we are still friends. So you know how it goes with family. Mtu alisema there's a reason we have family. Mnakosana leo, you don't choose your family. So mnakosana. Na maisha inaendelea.
Sure.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
And out of the blue, I made a decision. Because I'm mad. Not because of anything.
Yeah.
It's because I was mad. Nafikiria niko na mafuta ya samaki. Yeah. Sikuwa nimejipanga tutafanya hii ya
cooking.
Yeah, cooking. So, out of kukasirika na my sisters, I was like, hey, nasinihame. Because I can.
Yeah.
I can start life. Told you. I knew niko na mafuta ya samaki. I make samaki a lot. So, imagine that's how nika apply kupata visa. And I'm talking about 2021.
Wow.
2021.
You applied. So
that's when I started, hey, let me apply for this visa.
Let me ask you. Daktari hajitibu.
Daktari hajitibu, mganga hajigangi.
Yes.
And I'm talking about 2021.
Okay.
Nika apply na hiyo story kaisha na nikasahau because it didn't go through.
Yeah.
So I was like, last year March I went to Germany just for visit. Mi ni wale watu masafa marefu. So I went, and then coming back I find an email from a text from Mary. Sarah, you need to take your passport to the embassy for
VCA.
Yeah, VFS.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Iki tu iko. Nimeshindwa kufungua. Si utanifungulia basi?
Yep.
So imagine nikapeleka passport. That's how I got a visa. So when the visa came, thank you. It's big man. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
When the visa came, I wasn't expecting it. Na nilikuwa nishaacha stories za kutembea.
Okay.
Sitaki kuenda, niko poa, biashara iko safi. Lakini visa came. Nilikuwa nimetoka tu Germany because can you believe I used to only work one day in a month.
We are sorry.
Na pesa zinaingi. Sasa hizo pesa si utembee.
Yeah.
You know, so when I was told to take and the visa came, I was like, naenda Canada. I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Nikapeleka, I got a flight. I went back to Nairobi na nikapeleka passport VFS. Hata nikarudi Mombasa. But what I did, I went, my brother still lives in Kagongo. Nikaenda nikaacha a copy of my ID na nikaacha barua. Nikaandika nikamwambia achukue passport. Nikavuka Mombasa. Sikumwambia ni nini anaendea. Hata sikumwambia barua, niliacha pahali juu. Venye niliambiwa passport iko ready. Muita daddy, ebu enda juu ya wardrobe kwa father, chukua hiyo nini, kesho nataka uende hiyo place.
Wow.
That's how I got my visa.
Wow.
Yeah. And I came here. I was not coming really to stay. My idea, I've gone to a lot of countries. So I've been out and about visiting, but I landed in Canada. Getting my papers was not that hard. It was hard, but not too hard that I can't handle. I've been through enough in my life, so that was nothing. So when it was stamped, now I can get my PR. I was like, yes!
Ngoja usikimbie sana.
Nishaenda sana.
Usifike huko kwanza bana. I am the host. This is MC Martin, you know, I'm the host, she's not the host. She is the guest. She's taking my show now, you know.
That's me. I'm always the leader.
Oh, fantastic.
So
your visa came.
Yes.
Did you break the news to your family now that you are going to Canada?
I was in Mombasa. Now, it was a very funny day. Me, when I'm stressed, I cook. And I'm not cooking because I'm stressed. I'm cooking because I have to. I have to eat for the week.
Yeah.
So that day when I told my brother to go to VFS to get a visa, walala, niliamka asubuhi, nikaanza kupika. Nikapika, na nilikuwa naishi peke yangu. Nikapika chapo. Chapo nilikima in the morning, but I finished cooking them at 6 in the evening. Juni kakanda and I'm all over. Then I was making them with beans, coconut.
Yeah. So what was different, as in you've been to Germany, so why the excitement and the tension coming to Canada?
No, I'll be honest with you. I had a feeling that this might be where I learned. I different life. There were some things that I needed to run away from. That sometimes you do not acceptance ni kitu ya maana sana. So I needed to run, but I was not sure. So in my mind I'm thinking, if I get this, so I really wanted the visa. So when it came, hey, stress nayo. Alafu kuna mtu mwingine alisema, if you're not stressed about it, you're not passionate about it.
Oh yeah.
So,
repeat that again.
If you're not stressed about it, you're not passionate about it.
Yeah.
Something you're passionate about, it has to give you've got to be nervous. You've got to have, it got to give you, sasa hii itakuaje, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes, I was nervous about it. And nilipika chapo siku mzima na at the end of the day nilikuwa tu nimepika chapo 10. And I'm not joking. So my brother went to VFS. Akanichukulia
Visa.
Na mimi niko daddy. I told you I love him to death. Niko daddy akinipigia picha. Nataka kuona. Guess what my brother does?
Yeah.
Chapas picha ya visa ya Egypt. In my mind hata sikuona hii visa ni ya Egypt. Niliona expired. Nikamwambia daddy, kwani umeniendea visa expired? Then dad, hii visa na yeye yuko. Unajua nimeishi VFS sana. Mimi wacha nikule madondo hapa kidogo West. Niko wewe utakula madondo ukinitumia nini?
Picha.
Akafungua I was like, and do you know what I did? Venye tu alipiga hiyo picha nikai-forward kwa group, WhatsApp group ya familia kule juu. Nikawaambia, and I'll say it as I said it. Tarorai uria Ngai ekaga mundu wake etoro.
Yeah.
Yay!
Do you want to say that in English ama Kiswahili ndio watu?
Look at what God does to his people when they are still sleeping.
Wow.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes. So then immediately, and I'm saying immediately because I got this visa on the 12th of May. By 15th of May was my birthday. It was on a Monday.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes. So here you come, you booked your ticket. Of course, I won't ask you how your finances were. You ulikuwa anti-mado.
Mimi nilikuwa anti-mado.
So
kwanza hiyo siku, I had 2 cars in Kenya. Hiyo siku ya my birthday on a Monday, that's when I sold my lovely car. Ilikuwa inaitwa Ania. My cars, I named my cars. So nilikuwa na Anael na Ania. Nikauza Ania, my Subaru. Nilikuwa nakapenda. Nikauza Ania. Anael is still in Kenya.
Oh.
Even though it's at home.
Wow.
So then, off to Nairobi.
Wow.
And when God has decided this is what he's doing for you, he makes way.
Fantastic.
Something like this I had bought in the States. Nilikuwa nimesema hiyo ni assistangu. I was like, hii usichukue ni assistangu. Don't pick this, they are for my sister-in-law. Don't. So I removed things.
Yeah.
Don't pick this, it's for my girlfriend. Like that. Don't pick this, they are for my cousin. But everything.
So ndo wewe JKIA. Kuna hii rumors watu usumbuliwa JKIA wakikuja Canada. Either wanarudishwa, wanaambiwa Canada hakuendeki. Did you encounter that?
Oh, I'll take you back just a minute. I was supposed to come here on 2nd of I was supposed to come here on 2nd of June. Unasikia visa nilipata 12.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come here on 2nd of June. Everything was ready, my flight was ready. Then Kagongo, I don't throw your, I have to go up there to container.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
So, the Bishop of Mount Kenya South Anglican Church had invited my family, that is Mutuma's family, for a family blessing. Because we had done something for the church, and the bishop was coming on the 13th. No, on the Bishop of Mount Kenya South alikuwa ametuita on 11th June. So I cancelled my flight so that I can go to church. Like I told you, I'm not a very religious person, but I love God, and things I've done so far, I've seen God. The other thing I do, I love giving a lot. Na hiyo church ya home, nilizika mamangu, nilizika babangu. It's been with us through it all.
Yeah.
So we support it even as a family. So when we were told the bishop wants to give us blessings on 12th June, I cancelled my flight.
You cancelled your flight?
Yes.
Wow.
So that I can be there. Then, yes, we are church. Tukaenda si wote. Sijui kama utapata time ya kupost mapicha.
Yeah.
Niko mpaka na mapicha za hiyo siku na familia. All of us, because we were called as a family. Kuenda kupeleka mageda. You know how you take mageda?
Yeah.
And it's an Anglican church, and I love this because we went with mageda and we sing and you take and then you are blessed. So that's how we did it. Before I left, the vicar. Kizungu inalingana.
Vicar.
The vicar for the Anglican church.
For the sake ya watu wa huko pande unasema piga sasa. Kagogo. Ne vicar.
The vicar, okay, I'll say the vicar.
Yeah.
Just because. Maybe you're right. You never know. English is a funny language.
Yeah.
So the vicar, I called her. She was a lady, and I told her, I called her mom. Hey, mom, hold my hand, say a prayer. I didn't tell her anything. And do you know what she prayed? That God, wherever this girl goes, may her beauty be known even in international world. I was like, oh, this has been stamped. Yeah. And I didn't tell her anything. Nikaenda kwa sistangu, nilikuwa naishi kwa sistangu Mudhega, huyo Karo. I packed the following day my flight. Nikaingia airport. Si watu wanasumbuliwa.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa tu na kasuitcase kadogo. I carried nothing else. Hey, sasa. The first person nilipata was like, uliniambia unaniletea chocolate kutoka Germany. Hata huku niletea. Sasa ninasumbuliwa aje. Wewe unaona kusumbuliwa hapo?
Azi.
And that was it. Even Canada, I always tell people, hakuna mtu aliniuliza unaitwa nani na unaenda wapi. I was not asked what's your name or where are you going.
At the point of entry?
Nothing. Me, I came in, that screen, went, scanned my passport.
Out.
And
it's like kumeenda kwenye Gishagi.
Unajua niliingilia wapi? Kwenye watu wanatetanga, Toronto.
Wow.
Oh yes. Ni kama venye tu nilikuwa naenda Mombasa. Nikiingia Moi International Mombasa, nikitoka na hii, kuna mtu ananiuliza. Ni kama it's like you know, then I landed in Toronto, then I got a flight and came super. And I came to Calgary. Now, how did I come to Calgary? There you go. Me, when I got my visa, I didn't know anyone in Canada. Hata ile mtu anasemanga tuko na familia, tuko na nini. Me, I did not know a soul in Canada. Even when I was selling everything in Mombasa, sikuwa najua. Nikakuja, then nikaenda a very good friend of mine, Sheila. Hi. Kanaitwa Sheila. She's in Kenya. She's a very good friend of mine. Nikakaa kwake a week or two. No, a week. Sheila is the one who connected me to the lady who picked me up at the airport in Calgary.
Wow.
By the time I'm going to Nairobi, I do not even know where I'm booking my flight to. I don't even know provinces in Canada, nothing. Hata sikuwa nimegugua ati nijue. Lakini kuna sister zangu walikuwa wanakuja after me. Actually, it's my small sister who was all over internet anaangalia hizi vitu na mimi niko. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
Then I landed in Calgary. Lakini kabla nitoke Kenya. And this is something that if you do not know anyone, if you do not know anyone in Canada, I had to pay a lawyer, or rather an immigration consultant, when I was still in Kenya, who told me exactly how things go. So you're landing in Canada, then what? Mimi ni mtu wa masafa za tourist. Sitakuja huku kuanza kuchukua gari sijui naenda Niagara Falls because I was...
So you did your research.
Yes.
With the lawyer, what to expect.
I paid her money when I was still in Kenya.
Okay.
I paid $100.
Wow.
But then I was feeling, $100. But of course, for me now, $100 was not a big deal. But she helped me. Her name is Alice. She helped me a lot.
Yeah. Alice.
Alice Gedaiga.
Alice, thank you very much.
Yes. Alice came through for me. I asked her questions, and then the answers that she had, the consultancy was for 1 hour. She had so much to tell me, and the answers she brought me gave me other questions that I told her, Alice, can we have this? Can we have 2 sessions? So I had to see her another day before I even left. So, and she helped me a lot. So guys, when you're in Kenya, you don't know what to do, there are people here who can help you. There are immigration consultants that can come through for you. You've got to check a little money because $100 for what the information she gave me, it was worth it. Then I landed, nikakuja, nikafuata process kama kawaida.
When you landed,
yeah,
you have landed in Canada. Did you start working?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I had to get my work permit.
You had to have your work permit.
And I got my work permit in actually a month.
In a month's
To be
time.
honest,
Since you landed.
since I landed,
Yeah.
I got my work permit in a month's time.
Hold it there.
Yes.
So you cannot work in Canada without a work permit.
You cannot.
Okay?
You cannot.
You cannot work in Canada without a work permit.
You cannot.
And I'm coming back to you agents, back at home. Yeah? People who are helping people to come to Canada. Unasikia mtu akidanganya watu na kutafutia kazi Canada. Nimeitishwa nurses 100, watchman 100, kuja utupate hapa tutafutia. Ukweli tuambie ukweli. If you're in Canada,
yes,
you cannot work without a work permit.
yes,
It's not like any other country.
yes,
Hapa it is strict.
yes,
As in hata kama unaenda kazi kwa mtu nyumbani.
yes.
The first thing is, can I see your work permit?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. And you cannot be employed. Okay, kuna
Watu wanasemanga kazi ya chini ya maji.
chini ya maji.
Si kila mahali lakini.
Si kila mahali.
And it's very
Si kila
dangerous.
mahali. Yes, it's very dangerous.
Very dangerous. It can take you back home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to really be very careful.
Yeah.
Me, I always say, and I always tell people, trust the process.
Yeah.
Trust the process. For people, people it takes longer.
Yeah.
Mine took really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Lakini si unakumbuka nilikuwa na blessings.
Yeah,
Kibao
kabisa.
sana.
Kutoka kwa Vika.
Kutoka kwa Vika, kutoka kwa Bishop.
Yeah.
So I had really, my safari had really been blessed.
Yeah.
So it didn't even take long.
Wow.
Me by last year, August, nilinunua gari yangu August.
Wow.
Nilipata.
Ngoja.
Hey! Oh!
This girl is running. As in she's happy of what God has done in her life, you know. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying tuned, you know. And it's getting hotter, it's getting better. This is your host MC Martin. Please tafadhali chukua simu yako juu. It is difficult to subscribe pale kwa TV. Unless umelogin, enda pale type MC Martin Canada, hit your subscription, notification. And by the way, give us your comment down here of what you think about our interview, what you want me to bring next to you. And and ukiguzwa sana, please also share this video,
Yep.
Yeah, tupate views. Thank you. Na tunapika
Samaki.
Ombota.
Ehe.
Wadu wa nyumbani.
Ehe.
Unapika samaki. Alafu tena ukali. Yeah? Fantastic. So we are almost wrapping up our interview.
Yeah.
Because as Sarah said, in Canada, time is money. Time is money.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm shooting this on a Sunday. I need to be in church. And before I forget, I'm a pastor too, you know. So I need to be in church. The best thing is that when I came to Canada, nilikuja kwa church. Sisi huanza saa 9. So asubuhi yako, wewe fanya mambo yako, church ni saa 9. Okay? Na by the way, kama una church karibu sana TCIM. Hiyo ndio church yetu hapa, kuna watu wengi sana. So karibu sana kama una church. So Sarah,
Yeah.
You finally did the entire process.
Yes.
And now Sarah landed here as a Kenyan.
Yeah.
And here they are called immigrants.
Yeah.
Okay? And today, sema leo, rudia leo, Sarah is a permanent resident. Sarah, how does it feel getting your PR?
Nilikosa usingizi siku kadhaa, niliomba, nilifast, nilikwambia uniombee hata wewe, you remember?
Yeah.
And so when it was approved, yes. Is that enough to tell you how I felt?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Emailed me like 4 days later.
Yeah.
But what?
Yeah.
I did not cry. I just. Have you ever been? Yani, after all this, then this.
Yeah.
You're like, I just said thank God, thank God. Yani nilikuwa tu nasemanga thank God, thank God. Kila saa nikidrive kwenda job, thank God, thank God. I had become, I didn't have anything else. Inafika place hata singeomba. That's why I told you, wait please niombe. I can't pray. And then you become so overwhelmed by things. Yani vitu just becomes too much. And like we said, Canada, it's very fast paced.
Yeah.
So unaomba, unaenda through process, uko job. Hizi vitu zinataka do. Lazima work hard.
Wow.
Then at last it came. I was like, yeah, yes.
You're parting. Now you're a permanent resident. How do you feel?
Oh, honestly, the thing is, when you're here, whether you're a permanent resident, whether you're going through the process, whether you're a citizen, one, be on the good side of the law. Kushikwa na maticket za ku drive hapa haraka haraka, it doesn't make sense. If you have your friends, keep them close. Like you said, social life here is dead. So you've got to keep people who've got the best of you in heart. People are too busy to actually be there for you. So when you've got your crowd that you have, shikaneni. Then work hard. There's something else I'll mention. You haven't asked about it. What do I do?
Oh! Na ndugu dada wapenzi watazamaji, naomba msamaha kwa kutouliza jinsi mwanadada aliyekuwa milionea kule nyumbani Kenya sasa anafanya nini hapa nchi ya Canada. Moja kwa moja ungana nami mtazamaji nikikutana mwana ripoti wangu mpande ile mwingine bwana Martin akimuuliza bwana Sara, oh dada Sara, samahani.
You can go right ahead. Oh, be careful.
So Sarah, what do you do now here in Canada? And does it pay as much as it was paying back at home?
This is me being very honest. Like I said in Kenya, I was rich.
Yeah.
I'm not rich here.
You're not rich here.
But I'm happier here.
You are happier here.
I said I used to work one day in a month.
Yeah.
So I used to do a lot of kwenda gym, yani kuishi tu maisha. But it was not fulfilling. Here, I'm fulfilled because I work from 7 in the morning and leave work at 3:30. What do I do?
What do you do?
I'll first give you a dream I had early 2022.
Okay.
Very early, like in March. Hata kabla niamue nafanya hizi vitu. Nilikuwa nimeenda kutembea kwa sistangu, alikuwa anaishi Gashie. Huyo sistangu niko naye hapa Calgary. Anaitwa Naomi. Naomi, hey, Victor.
Naomi.
You remember dream yetu?
Yeah.
Ati tunavuta waya Ulaya.
Tunavuta waya Ulaya.
And that was a dream that we've come to remember this year. And I'm an electrician by profession.
She's an
electrician.
Ni modo wa vitima.
Unataka niwaoneshe venye huva? Niko na steel toe, niko na vest, niko na kofia. And I'm an electrician and proud of it. Now, here it is called being in the trade.
Being in trades.
Unafanya trades. Yes. Trades. So when I came, even kupata job ya electrician, sikutafuta. By the way, just so you know, me, my safari, my route, ilikuwa very well prepared by God.
God ordained.
It was God ordained. Mi nimeenda kufanyia sistangu job mwenye hakuwa ingia job hiyo siku. Alikuwa anafanya kazi za kuosha. Niko kwa bafu nyumba mpya nasugua kwa giza. Then huyu jamaa anaingia kuwasha taa nipata. Akashtuka mzungu yuko. You started me there. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. He was like, what? How are you? Good. So how are you doing? Cleaning. I'm like, you like it? I hate it. And hey, I'm not saying cleaning is bad. Just so tuelewane.
Kila mtu kuna ile job anapenda. Kama mimi kuna job nilisema sitafanya Canada ya watchman. Kuvaa uniform nilikataa. And it pays good.
Yes.
It pays good.
But it's just not you.
And in Canada, every job pays.
Kuna minimum wage. So
alafu kuna video nilifanya na best yangu hapa nikasema jirani yako the same house ni daktari, jirani ni cleaner, jirani yao mwingine ni watchman.
So huku tunatoshana.
Dola huku imetoshanisha kila mtu. You know?
So akaniuliza if you're not doing this, if you're not doing what you like, what do you... By then nilikuwa na mtu nilikuwa nafanya demolition na yeye. Hiyo ndio kajob. Venye tu nilipata work permit hata sikukaa 1 week. Nikaenda demolition and I loved it. Yani unaenda unabomoa. Kwanza uko na stress, hiyo unatafuta job uko hicho. Ikivunjika hivyo unakupea raha kwa mwili. So he was like, hey, we are employed.
Wow.
I'm like, huh? What do you do? I'm an electrician. I'm like, yeah, I can do, but I don't have the qualification. He was like, we'll teach you. Wow. Like, wow. No, you're serious?
Yeah.
And then he goes like, pick my number. I'm like, I don't have my phone. Yeah. Can I give you my number? You text. When I tell you if it's ordained, it's ordained. There is nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Jamaa alichukua namba. Ni yana nipea job,
nenda achukua namba. Kenya ngikwambia you're not serious. When you're serious, look for me.
So he picked my number, he texted me, was like, hey, John electrician, call me at 3:30. 3:30 akitoka job.
Okay.
Na mimi ni nani?
3:30.
3:30 ni mimi huyo on dot. Nika call. He was like, I'm dropping you an email from my project coordinator. Drop her a text. Drop her an email. Then she will call you for an interview. Pap. Kesho yake interview. Hakuna interview. They're like, what? You have a degree in? I have a degree in business administration. Simeskia, management for 11 years. So I've done business management. You're really sure you want to do this? Yeah, I want to. And I'll be honest with you, since I landed, I do not want to ever look back.
You like it?
I love it. And then there's something good about it. If you're in the trade, you go back to school, your salary goes high.
Wow.
And then you only go to school for 2 months.
Wow.
So I'm going to school. I'm starting on October 24th.
Wow. Congrats.
Now, like I had told you, I would need to tell people about going to school here.
Yeah.
I have my degrees. And mimi Kenya nimesoma. Ukienda Kagongo, uko ushago uliza kwa kina professor. Because watu nita professor atakuonesha. But I came here and it was like
your degree means nothing. Yeah.
So when I went through, now I've gotten my papers, I can huwezi enda shule huku ikiwa huna papers.
Yeah, in other words, hauwezi enda shule kama wewe si permanent resident.
Yes.
If you're on a visit visa, forget school.
Yes.
If you are any other visa, forget school. Not unless it's a study visa.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And school is very expensive.
Yes, it is expensive.
Very expensive.
I paid last week.
Yeah.
And right now, sijuka hii interview nalipa by the way.
Sikulipi, lakini wakiwatch sana na wasubscribe YouTube itulipe na kujenga kitu.
Akinilipa last week.
So waambie wasubscribe sana.
Mkikuyu and me. You guys, you need to subscribe to MC Martin Canada. Ndio at least.
Yeah.
Lakini usijali nalipa next week. Uzuri wa huku nalipa after every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So hata ukikuwa broke sahi,
Yeah.
next week uko na do.
Yeah.
So niko poa.
Yeah.
So I had to go to school, or rather I had to do an exam that will show them I have been through high school.
Oh.
Watu, looking at me, when do you think I finished high school?
Maybe 1997.
Hivi kuna ujinga hivi. Unaniita mzee? Kuna ufala. Are you calling me old? Okay, by the way, I finished high school in 1999. Ulikuwa karibu.
Almost there.
You're pretty good because everyone thinks I'm a baby.
Yeah.
So, you can imagine, on the 15th, I picked my birthday. My birthday was on 15th.
Well, let's sit and finish there.
Yeah. I picked on my birthday to do my exam. Lazima ziekwe. Mimi ni msupu by the way. I had to do my exam. What exam was I doing? You've got to show the government of Canada that you've been to high school. Imagine nilienda kufanya paranomial expressions.
What?
Oh yes.
How?
Wewe ulimaliza high school lini?
Mimi ni mtoto wa juzi.
Lini?
High school, I think nilimaliza 205.
205.
Yeah.
Paranomial expressions?
Digiridikana.
There you are.
Can't remember.
There you are.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Sijui utaonesha hii kitu. Hii lazima uoneshe how I passed.
Analeta exam vile alipita.
So you do 100 questions.
100 questions.
100 questions for high school.
What?
High school. 17 questions. Is it 18 or 17? Thereabouts. 18 questions. Comprehension. English comprehension. You've got to know English.
Yeah.
48 for maths.
Hesabu.
And then 35 for science.
Wow.
Yes. And you cannot ingia trade. I'm an apprentice. I'm an electrician apprentice. If I want my salary to go high, I've got to go back to school. That's given. Otherwise, nitakana minimum wage per hour.
Yeah.
As per that company. The good thing with, like if you're a first year, you're paid between $20 to $25.
Yeah.
Depending with the company.
Yeah.
So, hapo kwenye unaangukia, it's up to you. Kulingana na kampuni. Unaweza ingia kampuni ingine ikulipe 25, ingine ikulipe 20. But that's the minimum wage. You want to grow that, you have to go to school for 2 months. To enter school, you've got to show them you've been to high school. The only way, paranomial expressions.
Ulipita ama ulianguka?
Wewe silikuonesha. Alafu lazima ufanye inaitwa nini? Lazima ufanye exam na upite na 70%. If you don't get 70%.
But the other good thing about schooling here.
Yes.
Because I've also done some few studies, not too much, but you're given options. When as in kulizo swali iko na A, B, C, D, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so hata ukianguka sana, ufai kuanguka sana. So if you're given time to revise and to read
Yes.
about it, then
Yes.
chances are, actually nimependa system ya masomo ya Canada. It gets in so fast, you know.
Lakini kuna kitu ingine.
Alafu by the answers zote hufanana.
Yes. Hata ikiwa mpaka ni drivers.
Yeah.
Unaenda driving school sijui nini.
Yeah.
Zote hufanana.
Yeah.
Lakini now this is something that was huku sikuenda shule kusomeshwa vitu zenye wanasoma high school cause hakuna mtu I went to Kijiji to tafuta who can
Like
tutor me.
Yeah.
Wote they're like, we don't understand what a printer is doing in school.
Yeah.
So I got 100 questions. Unataka kusoma ama
Wacha nione tutawaonesha. Wow. Wacha niwasomeni. You have passed the entrance exam written on May 15th, 2024. Your results are presented on the other side of this letter. Wow. Do you know how
Yes.
Oh girl, you're good. So let me mpeleke pole pole.
Professor. So kumbuka.
Reading comprehension. She did 17 out of 17. Woo! Congrats. Science. Hallelujah. She did 18 out of 35.
At least nilipata 50%.
Mathematics.
Sema.
Mwalimu wa hesabu.
Mwalimu wa hesabu ulisema sitafanya nini?
Mwalimu wa hesabu. Mwanadada ambaye ulifunza binomial
expression.
Hizo zote alipata 45 out of 48. Akaanguka huto.
Tutatu tu.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Woo!
So now with this,
and the pass mark was 70% and she
God.
scored 80%. Congratulations.
and remember my people, the last time I was in high school, 25 years ago.
25 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
And so this is what I want to tell people. You come to Canada, whether you're coming in to do whatever. Because huku hakuna mtu atakuja. Unaona venye niko na hao kubwa?
Yeah.
Utakuja huku kuishi nikupatiange food.
Yeah.
Lazima utembee.
Yeah.
But you can come here and be mediocre and you can come here and make it.
Yeah.
It depends with what's your focus,
Yeah.
and do you want, are you aiming higher?
Sure.
Mimi singekubali tu kulipwa minimum wage.
Yeah.
So naingia shule 14th October. Nimalize 24th October. Nimalize 22nd December. Nikirudi job January, my first pay itakuwa imeongezeka. And the salary increment is mzuri.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's time is going here. Time is running. Inatoka kama kipichoge hapa. We gidhaa inakimbia sana. So thank you very much. This is your host MC Martin Canada, and it's always a privilege to bring you stories that encourage, you know, bring you take you through drives, everything that I'm able to do. And today, what a guest we had at this channel, you know. Sarah, she's just a vibe, you know. I like her. She by this day muona kama amekasirika. She's always smiling.
Of course.
And at least one thing I like about her, she respect me as her pastor too.
Oh yes.
You know? Nikimwambia tuende kanisa ana make sure ameenda kanisa.
Tunaenda
kanisa. So
tukimaliza kupika ugali.
yeah, and Sarah, she's not here alone. She's with her two sisters.
Yeah.
And they're also a vibe. Ukiangalia video tulifanya highway clean up wale tunapiga kelele sana kwa hiyo video ni hawa, na sababu yao hiyo video actually because of it's at 12,000 views, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
One video, but unajua hiyo video tulifanya ipate views mingi ni ile topic nilipatia. But yeah.
How dare you, by the way?
Yeah, you know.
No,
so,
but it got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hata hii hebu nipeni suggestion ni interview. Nipe topic gani bana? Ni gani mnataka niwapatie hizi ndio ni tamu sana. So thank you very much. Maybe give us your parting shot and even before that, thank you very much for accepting to come, and also you know, availing your house for the interview and cooking. Ngaja hajapika ugali hataki nikule. Anaambia niende kanisa.
Kabla kanisa ifike.
Yeah.
Nitakuwa nishapika.
No, I need to go get ready.
Okay.
So, your parting shots.
So, you want to come to Canada. I always say Canada is a country of opportunities. Lakini si ya kubebelezana. Canada hakuna totokuta. Unajua totokuta?
Yeah.
Canada hakuna totokuta. Me, I cannot believe me in Kenya ni house girl, security kufungua gate, kuoshewa gari, kuwekenda unaekewa mafuta ukipanguziwa.
Mama mboga nakatia sukuma, nyanya, kitu karibu hadi kitunguu.
Mimi nikiwa Kenya nilikuwa na drive gari kubwa. Sasa hiyo unajua gari kangu wewe.
Nimekaona lakini mimi hiyo Canada mimi nikataka kupeleka gari ndogo.
Yangu iko sawa. Tunaitanga mudigari. Hiyo ukiona hapo ni V8 engine. Usijeze. Kana endanga kuenda, kana shika. But so what I want to say, it's a different experience altogether. And people say if you're doing so well in Kenya, you don't have to come to Canada. I've never regretted. Because I was doing very well in Kenya. Sina watu wenye natumianga do Kenya. My family is doing amazingly well, so I don't need to send them money. But if you're not doing well, but you get an opportunity to come to Canada, even when you're doing well, Canada is a place of opportunity. But it needs one discipline. It needs hii si place yenye mnakunywa alafu unasema ati gari itakupeleka home. Huwezi kunywa na ukalie gari.
Never.
You cannot drive when you're drunk.
Not in Canada.
You cannot drive when you don't have your license.
You can't.
You cannot be reckless.
You cannot overspeed in Canada.
You cannot overspeed in Canada. You have to be polite. Unaonanga polite.
Actually, Canada imenifunza humbleness.
Humble.
Oh my goodness.
Huku usikikuwa, ukiingia kwa barabara.
Sijasikia honi Canada.
Huko, nani atakupigia honi? Mnapigana honi mkiambiana nini?
Nakuna.
Ukiingia, you're joining a highway, badala ya mtu ungoje, anasimama kwa highway wewe uingie. It's fantastic. It's taught me a lot of being humble, being good to people, and the opportunities. The only thing is, do not choose what you do. I'm very proud of being an electrician. Sai kuvuta waya nikienda Kenya KPLC ya kimungu moja watanipea job. Wajuko watanilipa pesa mob wewe. Nitakuwa
senior engineer.
That's why I'm going back to school because I want to do electrical engineering.
Wow.
So and you can imagine now from business to electrical engineering, it's crazy, but that's what I want to do.
Who knows, maybe soon you'll open your company here.
That's the thing.
I know, and employ people too.
It's a whole lot of opportunities. You just need to get your wings out, fly. And then do not let anyone clip your wings. I've always had this mentality. No one is big enough to clip my wings. So I've got my wings. I just need to brush them, make sure they are not carrying snow and mud and whatever. And then I fly.
Fantastic.
Because even the sky is not the limit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you want to tell our viewers your true name and tell them to subscribe to this channel now? Nice.
Aya, mimi najulikana kwa majina mengi. Watu wengi uniita Foi. Even in Canada, guys call me Foi. But in Canada, they call me Foi with P-H-O-I. In Kenya was F-O-I. But I'm Sarah Wamboi Moduma. I'm 42 years as at last week.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I know, right? Proudly 42 years. An electrician by choice, not by circumstances. And MC Martin is a very good friend. And guys, subscribe, share, let people know this guy. We cannot be having 12,000 views and
500
subscriptions. share. Mtu mwenye ananijua ukiniona tumia huyo mwingine, lakini sina namba ya Kenya niliacha, sasa niko na ya Canada. Mtanitafuta kwa mtandao. Cheers.
Thank you very much. This has been your host MC Martin Canada. Thank you for always watching. Thank you always for following us up. For our top fans, I salute you. For newcomers, karibuni sana, welcome very much.
Oh yeah.
For the old, members, thank you for always returning, And let me know if you're here in Canada and you wish or love us to host you. As inanga motaratara, we don't have like a way we do it. We can cook, we can be driving, anyhow, as long as we bring your story to these beautiful people. Thank you for watching. Till next time, keep it here, MC Martin Canada. And by the way, also on Facebook, follow us, MC Martin Canada. TikTok, MC Martin Canada.
Cheers.
Blessings.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is MC Martin's Entertainment, where we rebuild hope. Please like, subscribe, and share.